adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
Down at the creek, Swift Creek Trading, that is.
It's not about selling hats, boots, and jeans.
It's about giving back to our Valley's youth and keeping our heritage and traditions alive.
When you shop at Swift Creek Trading, you help us sustain agriculture.
You help us perform. You help us compete.
You help us brand our own businesses.
So come on down to the creek.
Swift Creek Trading, that is.
Where your purchase supports us.
Where your purchase supports us.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is committed to building safety at the mine and in the community. Recently, Simplot was awarded the Sentinels of Safety Award from the National Mining Association, while Safety Manager Wampa Roberts was named the Distinguished Safety Professional of the Year. Smoky Canyon Mine's rescue team consistently wins the Simplot Rescue Team competition. Simplot also dedicates resources for their annual Safety Day with area 5th grades. Simplot, bringing safety home.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Live coverage of Star Valley High School sports is provided by The Right Company. HDC Siding and Gutters, no job too big or too small. Red Tail Therapy, strength for everyone. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Quality Quick Lube, where quality comes quick. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Hey, this is Duke and Dal, and recently we decided to do a little less broadcasting and a little more baking. We even made our own logos. The Bank of Duke and Dal of Wyoming is open for business. Ooh, we already got a phone call. Nice. Bank of Duke and Dal of Wyoming. You want to make a deposit? Yeah, we'll take your money.
As you can see, our customer satisfaction is on the rebound.
Bank of Duke and Dal, how can I help you? Oh, you want to make a withdrawal? No, that money's gone. Who do you think we are? First Bank of Wyoming? Jeez.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious day at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
I'm Pace Owens. I'm one of the pharmacists at Star Valley Health. We are positioned very close to the Infusion and Oncology Center, where we can help provide novel therapeutics to patients that come in for cancer, rheumatologic, or other neurologic diseases. And we help support you in getting the right dose at the right time under monitored care to help you on your journey back to health. For more information, visit starvalehealth.org or talk to your provider about a referral.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome back to Casper College for live coverage of Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network. The opening day of the 4A state tournament, and the Star Valley Lady Braves hoping to keep the momentum going for Braves athletics after the boys team gets a win over Cheyenne East in the opening round earlier today. And now the Lady Braves have their own crack at a really good Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbird team. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Dal, looking at this girls game, Star Valley battle all year long. Great conference season. They come out of the 2 seed in the West, of course, just behind the Cody Phillies, who take that 1 seed. And what do you get as a reward? One of the top teams in the state. East was upset in the semifinals last week in the East Conference Regional, and so they take the 3 seed, and thus the Lady Braves have the East team.
It seems like it happens almost every year, and in fact, that was almost confirmed, really, as Coach Erickson said. This is the end of his 5th season of coaching. This will be the 4th time that his team has drawn Cheyenne East in the first round. If you're thinking that doesn't sound quite right, it's because, well, one of those times they never got played because of COVID, but they were supposed to play Cheyenne East. So, yeah, this is a common or a familiar opponent in the opening round, and who knows why, but these two teams are drawn to each other here on the opening weekend in state.
It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. For those of you watching on SVI, our camera feed's live now, but at tip-off, we got to go dark. We'll have a scoreboard on screen. We'll record some highlights that we'll post after the game. We'll be able to show some of those during halftime and post-game, but we'll have just audio with the scoreboard on the SBI video feed once we get close to tip-off time, with the NFHS owning the video streaming broadcast rights. Now let's take a look at our tip-off coverage and jump right into your Crimson Corner with the help of the University of Wyoming.
Well, as you alluded to, Duke, the Braves already with a feel-good moment for this Star Valley High School faithful as they defeated Cheyenne East earlier today, 45-43, and it was every bit that close. The Braves will now take on the Laramie Plainsmen in the semifinal. Laramie defeated Evanston just previous to where we are right now. They defeated the Red Devils by about 20 points. The Lady Braves, of course, tipping it up here at 4:30. That's the scheduled tip time. Spring sports underway. The first contests scheduled for March 15th and 16th. Soccer will be at Rock Springs that weekend. Track will be at Lone Peak. And just an FYI, if you're wanting to circle some things, Star Valley High School will be the 4A West Regional Soccer host this spring, the second weekend of May. So just be aware of that. That's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
Going to have to get Alan Simpson ready to do some regional soccer this year, that guy. We'll just settle in, Alan, and broadcast some regionals.
Break out your snow shovels and your lawn chairs.
That's exactly right.
Soccer season.
That's a check of the Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming. Uncover the reason behind UW excellence and explore what makes the University of Wyoming so great. Visit uwyo.edu to learn more. And now the roundup presented by Sunrise Engineering.
Well, earlier today, Sheridan made short work of Rock Springs, and Cody pulled away from Laramie, so those two will meet in the semifinals. This is the other side of the quarterfinals, Star Valley taking on Cheyenne East. After this game, it'll be Campbell County playing Kelly Walsh. Just as a note, some 3A girls matchups today. Mountain View played Torrington, Douglas was against Lyman, Buffalo playing Powell, and Pinedale at Wheatland. those games over at the Ford Wyoming Center. And that's a look at your roundup, brought to you by Sunrise Engineering.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That is sunrise-eng.com. Girls bracket today, the bottom half of the 4A state tournament, with the Lady Braves getting set to take on the Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds. The band you hear in the background here at Casper College is none other than the Star Valley Braves pep band, sounding great, looking great, under the direction of Mr. Kurt Sand out here at Casper College as well. We'll take a break and take a deeper dive into this matchup next on the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
Live from Casper College, it is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off for Lady Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Duke Dance and Dal Erickson here with you on the opening day of the 4A State Championships. Today's round of the 4A bracket being played at Casper College. Friday's rounds will be played at the Ford Wyoming Center up on the hill. The Saturday games, a combination of Kelly Walsh and the Ford Wyoming Center, depending on the game and the matchup. Dal, we have Star Valley and Cheyenne East in this one. Let's take a look at this rivalry and recap it with the help of Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Well, it skews heavily in favor of the Lady Thunderbirds. First game taking place back in 2008, so not a really long rivalry. Overall, East leads the series 10-1. On a neutral court, they lead it 8-1. And at the state tournament, Cheyenne East holds a 2-0 advantage against Star Valley's girls programs all time. So that's a quick look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot's Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth resources to life, visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. When you take a look at this Lady Thunderbird squad, they are led by number 10. That's Brady Slabs, averaging 15.1 points per game. She's one of the best scorers in 4A girls basketball, but she's not the only one on this team that makes them click. Number 14, Cashlyn Haas, she's averaging just under 9.5 points per game, while Jade Brown, number 25, just under 10 points per game. And then you get 7 on a game from number 33, Peyton Hall. So even though you have someone like Slabsdow, this East team is very balanced offensive attack.
Well, and on defense, they're very stingy. You look at the numbers, they only allow 34.4 points a game. That is not very many. And they win by an average about 20 points. You pointed out, Duke, they got upset last week. Their record coming into today, 21-2. So the Lady Braves, I hearken back to that game up in Cody. That first half against Cody, the Lady Braves have to play like that. They need a game like that to hang with this team, and then they can, see what happens in the second half, but they're going to need that type of effort to be with this team because Cheyenne East is used to winning a lot of games.
Let's take a look at our records watch, just about 2 minutes away from tip-off time. The records presented by the Bank of Jackson Hole.
Well, it's just like the guys. This is the 12th meeting all time and the 3rd meeting overall at state, but the Lady Braves with a chance to make a little history as the Star Valley team's never beaten Cheyenne East in a state game. So, chance to do that today. That's a look at your records watch presented by the Bank of Jackson Hole.
Invested in our community. Local banking means local investments. Visit bankofjacksonhole.com. That is bankofjacksonhole.com. For those watching right now on SVI, you do see the camera feed that will have to go away at tip-off time with the NFHS owning the video broadcast streaming rights. But we will have some highlights for you, and we'll record those and post them after this game on the SVI Sports Network. That's almost it for the first Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. But first, let's take a look at those keys to the game.
Well, key number 1, Star Valley's defense has got to force Schlabs into hard shots. They can't let her just get right to the rim. Key number 2, the Lady Braves are going to need at least 45 points today. They need to try and avoid falling behind early. That is key number 3. And they need to be able to handle the press. That is a look at those keys to the game for the Star Valley Lady Braves.
That's it for the first Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Again, your home for totally free personal and business checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit GophersBank.com. We are going to have a new session here at Casper College, which means we will have the national anthem presented in our broadcast by Wyoming Minuteman Supply, located in Thane and online at WYMS.co. That's WYMS.co for the national anthem. We'll send it down to the courts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove cover, and join the Star Valley Band in the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sweet Erickson Thunderbird Gymnasium on the
National Anthem presented in our broadcast by Wyoming Minuteman Supply, located in Thane. That is Wyoming Minuteman Supply. Thank you for joining us. Duke Gantz and Dal Erickson here with you live. And as we get ready for the starters, we'll have to take the video feed down. For those watching on SVI, we'll keep that going, though, for highlights that we can upload in the post game. Starting 5 going to be announced here at Casper College ahead of this game today between the Lady Braves and the Lady Thunderbirds. Star Valley is the designated home team as the higher seed, so they're in whites, while the Thunderbirds will be in the row baby blues today and get announced first here for the Thunderbirds. Number 5, 3.5 points per game is Ari Booth. Number 10 at 15.1 points per game is Brady Schlabs. Number 14 at 9 per game is Cashlyn Hawes. And number 25 coming in at 9.6 points per game is Jade Brown. And number 33 at 7.1 points per game is Peyton Hall. Head coach Eric Wessling for the Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds. Again in the road baby blues with the white trim and numbers for Cheyenne East.
You do got to like the baby blues. Those are good looking. Lady Braves, of course, in the home whites trimmed with crimson and gold, leading the start today. The leading scorer, assist, steals, and blocks, that's Kenley Engelhardt wearing number 1. A senior second leading scorer wearing number 3, that's Sheridan Coles. Getting the start at number 5, a sophomore, that is Ambry Nelson. one of the top 3-point shooters for the Lady Braves is number 12, Bailey Erickson. And rounding out the starting lineup, leading rebounder, junior Emily Dana. The Lady Braves are coached by Kate Erickson, assisted by Jason Kazare and Shaylin Hathaway.
Star Valley coming in averaging 45.5 points per game, 8th in the 4A girls basketball ranks of Wyoming, while allowing 40.7 points per game. That's number 5 in girls 4A. Cheyenne East on the flip side, averaging 53 points per game, 5th offense in 4A, while allowing just 35 points per game, number 2 in 4A, just behind Cody. Many would argue that the competition level on the East might be a little higher than some on the West, and so a really good Thunderbird defense.
Well, and Jade Brown, she's handling the jumping duties. She's got to be 6'2" or 6'3", easily wins the jump.
And Emily Dana doesn't even go up for it, so Brown has it in East, quickly working the outside. Fake a 3, dump it down low, dribble in the lane, lost the ball, triple team by the Lady Brave defense. Shots up, no good. Great Star Valley defense, rebounded by Dana. Lady Braves force a one and done on defense as Engelhardt sets up the offense on the other end for Star Valley. This game being played at Casper College. Winner advances to the semifinals, and a forced pass in the lane easily stolen by East.
Just a tad behind her, that would have been a layup.
Haas on the steal. She dumps it to Slabs, who'll drive, kick out to Booth. Loose ball and a foul on Star Valley with 7:23 to play in the opening period.
Bailey Erickson be whistled for that foul. First personal, first team foul.
Inbounding will be Peyton Hall. Stays with East possession. Here's a lob down to the left post and a score. What an inbound play to Schlabs, who was on the opposite post. East quickly to the full court press on defense. And it almost leads to a steal, but Engelhardt collects a pass. Now she's on the run, drives, fakes a dish, and she hits the deck. And a travel call
that's tough.
Is what it is instead of a foul, and it goes back to East.
I like that Kenley's being aggressive, though. You cannot play tentative in a game like this against an opponent like East.
So 55 seconds into the game as Engelhardt picks up the ball at the half-court line. Star Valley on defense down 2-0. Ball movement to the elbow. Brown drives, kicks out, now to the right side wing. And the ball stolen by Bailey, and there's going to be a foul on East as Bailey had position on the steal. She gets knocked to the court by Ari Booth.
That foul will go against Booth. First personal, first team foul. Great move there by Bailey Erickson, and I was impressed with Emily Dana. She's letting Jade Brown know that it's going to be a battle on that low block.
Star Valley basketball working around the arc on the other end. Still down 2-0. Nice pass inside to Nelson, but she can't connect. Rebounded by East on the run. Thunderbirds attacking. Ball loose and taken away by Star Valley. Bailey got her hand on it, knocked it into the hands of Nelson. Back the other way come the Braves, trailing just 2-0. 6:25 to go in the opening period.
And Ambry had a good look on the last possession. She kind of rushed it, though, because Brown was coming to maybe swat it.
Coles down low. Shot was blocked by Jade Brown. On the run the other way. Hall to the rim, one-on-one. Shot is good in transition, and it's 4-0 Thunderbirds.
The tough thing about Jade Brown is she's not just tall, but she's got the length. She just puts her hands up, and she can block most of the players.
Full court press put on again by East. Star Valley crosses the timeline with the pass to Emily Dana. 5:53 to play in the opening period. Ball moving around the outside for Star Valley. Coles dribbles top key, works it to Erickson. Back to Coles, down the post. Triple team, ball poked loose and taken away again by Peyton Hall. East basketball across the half-court line. On the dribble is Schlabs with East up 4-zip. 5:30 to play in the first period. Brown to the right, spins on the elbow, down the post, off the glass and in.
It was a tough shot, though. Emily played good D. She forced Brown into a tough shot. You just tip your hat because she knocked it in.
Now 6-0, East on top over Star Valley. Kenley Engelhardt in the backcourt, works away from the defense and across the timeline. Finds Erickson, top of the key. Coles drives the post, and she's tripped and fouled. Tried to get the shot off, but the foul on the floor stops the clock at 5:03 to play in the first.
Peyton Hall, we whistled for her first, second team foul. A couple of subs coming in on that dead ball. Cambry Johnson and Michaela Christensen in for the Lady Braves, and number 54, Mackenzie Hall, in for the Thunderbirds.
Johnson inbounds outside to Nelson. Back to Johnson. Thought about the three, but drives and kicks. Now Engelhardt takes the three. Off the rim, bouncing but not going in. Johnson saves it, but into the hands of East. Schlabs has the loose ball. She'll come across the half-court line. Works it right, now left, dumps it off down low to Booth. Back outside to Schlabs. Drives the angle, but Nelson shuts her down. Back over to Booth, who dribbles top of the key with 4:38 to play in the first. 6-0, East on top. 2 team fouls on the Thunderbirds, 1 on the Lady Braves. Outside is Booth. Englehart's on her, pressuring. Hands off the ball, works it over to the right side elbow, dumps down to the baseline, tries to go back up top, but swatted out by Matt Christensen.
Good play by Mac. Tell you what, it's that's tough down there. They sub out Jade Brown, they bring in Mackenzie Hall, and she is just a completely different body style than Jade Brown, and she is in there to bang you around.
Inbound up top, able to find Haas. East basketball, right side corner is Schlabs. Clock down to 4:18 to play in the opening period. Star Valley still within 6. Early in the game. Here's a 3 from the outside. Too strong, missed by Cheyenne East, but the putback no good. Rebounded this time by Cole, Star Valley basketball. No pressure in the backcourt by East as Engelhardt comes across the timeline. Big crossover move. Drives, dishes, and an offensive foul on Engelhardt. She tried to bounce it to Christensen, who was wide open, but they get Engelhardt on the foul. She ran right into Mackenzie Hall, and Hall will draw the charge.
First personal on McKinley, second team foul on the Lady Braves. That one's a tough pill to swallow, Duke. I was pretty close to being the other way.
3:56 to go in the opening period. Lady Braves held scoreless against this really good East defense. Still down 6-0 with East working around the outside. Corner up top, 3 from Schlabs is good right down the middle. Makes it 9-zip. East. Thunderbirds in a press. Back court. Able to be broken by Johnson up the right sideline. Back to Engelhardt, top of the key. 3.5 to go in the first period. Kennelly dribbling. Wanted to attack, but steps back with Jade Brown on her. Now makes a move. Goes by the defense. Shot in the lane is in. The lefty gets 2 below the free throw line.
It's a great play from Kennelly. Probably deserved an and 1.
9-2. Star Valley trailing with 3:15 to play in the first. Schlabs attacks, kicks out. Booth, extra pass in the corner. Brown, no shot. Back up top. Works it left side. Here's Schlabs, fakes the 3, drives in. Bounces into Hall in the paint. Shot is up off the glass, no good. Volleyball rebound, and Hall will have it. Kicks it out to Booth as the Lady Braves hit the floor, and the 3 is good. Back-to-back 3s for East. They lead at 12-2. 2 team fouls each as East continues backcourt pressure, and they will foul Engelhardt on the sideline.
That'll be Booth picking up her second personal. Third team foul. Katie Dandridge going to check in for Ambry Nelson.
2:49 to play in the opening period. It is Star Valley basketball. No backcourt pressure this time by East. Lady Braves trailing 12-2 early on in this opening round game.
Well, Cheyenne East has already had 12 shots. The Lady Braves have had 4.
Dandridge, left side wing. Holds it, feeds Johnson. Looking, nice pass to Dana down on the low block right side. Dana got free. Johnson found her for a great one.
Great pass from Cambry.
Now on the other end, driving, no dribble in the lane. Peyton Hall in transition, and just like that, East has 2 more. And a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. 14-4, East on top, 2:17 to go in the first, back in 30 on the SBI Sports Network.
It's sale time at Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home in Afton. Stop by the showroom located half a block south of the Elkhorn Arch and take advantage of carpet, pad, and labor for only $2.99 per square foot. LVP is also on sale with the product available for $2.99 per square foot. Battleson Brothers also has carpet remnants available. That's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, open in Afton, just south of the Arch.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
After the Lady Braves timeout, it is Star Valley basketball. They'll inbound with a full court in front of them. East full court press again. Dana back to Dandridge, still behind the timeline with 2:13 to play in the first. Dandridge drives and stolen away. Poked loose by Brown into the hands of Hall. Works it back left side. Deep 3 on the way. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Engelhardt. She has it on the run. Kennelly with numbers. Goes left. Fakes the pass. Drives. And that's a block call this time. And Kennelly Engelhardt will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2.
It's a very emphatic blocking signal from the official. Schlabs picks up her first personal. It's the 14th foul on East, so the Lady Braves with 2 minutes here to work with. Kenley will shoot 2 here and a chance to get back to the line before the end of the quarter.
First free throw from Englehart, too strong, no good. Remains 14-4. Star Valley trailing Cheyenne East. Englehart will have another. $1:59 remains on the clock here in the first. Second attempt from Englehart is good, makes it 14-5.
Kenny with 3 points.
Down the floor come the Lady Thunderbirds. Peyton Hall hands off to Schlabs. Drives, steps back, top of the key, bounce back to Hall.
Really good defense by Cambry on Schlabs there.
Hall wants to drive, double team, gets tied up, and we'll have a jump ball call. Englehart and Dandridge will both there, and the arrow is going to favor Star Valley.
Great job by Katie there. She stuck with that, and that'll flip the arrow and give Star Valley the possession.
Coles and Erickson sub back in for the Lady Braves. Minute 42 remains in the first period. East again is going to full court press. Erickson inbounds to Dana. Double team deep in the backcourt. Back to Erickson. She passes away from the double team to Coles. Lost it, picked it up, and across the timeline to Erickson. Star Valley in the front court now with 1:30 to play in the first.
They didn't quite see Dana. She was open in the paint for just a second.
Here's Coles outside. Looking, dribbles down the right post, puts up a fadeaway, and it rolls in.
Nice job.
Nicely done.
Little bump there. Sheridan played through it, got the bucket.
14-7, down to a 7-point game. 1:10 to play in the first period. Again, the Lady Braves will be in the bonus if Cheyenne East fouls again in the period. They're at 14 fouls. Star Valley just at 2. Schlabs deep in the front court, left side corner. Under a minute to go in the opening period. Dribbles to her left and hands off to Jade Brown. She drives the angle left, lost the ball, picks it up, and the ball's poked loose. Knocked into the hands of Star Valley. I think Nelson had her hand on it originally. Goes to Christensen. Back to Nelson across the half court. 42 seconds to play in the first period. Ball movement up top. Hand off to Erickson. She'll reset the offense as we hit 35 seconds to go. Left side is Christensen. Above the elbow. Has her dribble. Goes left. The ball swatted. It's out of bounds off of East, and it's going to stay with Star Valley.
Matt can hit that jumper, but Haas was out there pretty close, so I think she opted to not pull the trigger on it.
25 seconds remaining. Counting down to 22 with Star Valley working the outside. Dribble drive, kick out, Nelson. She goes into the lane, shots up, no good, rebounded by Brown. 13 seconds to go. Star Valley pressuring Brown, double teamer on the side baseline. She got away with it with a pass to Schlabs. Left side, 7 seconds, 3 balls away, rimmed out, no good. Loose ball picked up by East, 2 seconds, 3 ball at the buzzer, no good, halfway down. That was almost in for Brady Schlabs, but no go. And after 1, it's Cheyenne East 14, Star Valley 7, opening round of the 4A state basketball tournament at the Casper College on the SVI Sports Network.
Treat yourself to a luxurious staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVI Local. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVI Local for the locals only discount.
We are Western Wyoming's leader in live coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second period. East basketball ahead of Star Valley 14-7 in the girls bracket at the state tournament. Down low, ball loose. Bodies go down to get it on the baseline. We'll have a jump ball call. Arrow will favor Star Valley.
Awesome hustle by the Lady Braves. They deflected that. You had 3 girls on the floor after the deflection. Star Valley's come out here determined to keep this as close as they can.
East continues to pressure the backcourt. Star Valley again does a nice job breaking it. Coles down the left post. Good. Oh, almost good. She didn't get the foul. I thought that was going to roll in, but it just rolled out. But it does put Coles on the free throw line. Star Valley, with the exception of once, maybe twice, they've done a great job handling the East full court press.
You're exactly right. And that one, man, that was one of those, the iron was unkind. I thought for sure it was dropping. Free throw is too strong.
Coles will have one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. That foul given to Taylor Schaefer of the East, her first personal, first team foul of the period.
Fonseca comes in for the Lady T-Birds.
7:39 remains in the second. Free throw no good. Coles missed them both. Loose ball rebound pulled in by East on the run with the outlet to Schaefer. She goes in transition to Fonseca, who scores on the right side. 16-7. Now East on top, up by 11.
That's a tough sequence right there, kind of a 4-point swing.
Ball loose in the press, but Star Valley still has it. Pick it to Engelhardt. She wants to drive, tries to thread the needle, but stolen away by East in transition. Back the other way.
It's honestly a great pass, but Schlabs has picked it off.
Schlabs on the angle, drives and kicks. Outside to Schaefer. She'll spin, go to the rim. Too strong, rebound, put back is in. A board and a bucket for Cashlyn Haas.
East out rebounding the Lady Braves 9-3 right now.
18-7, and a ball tipped in the backcourt. Quickly back to Schaefer. She'll miss the shot. Contested. Loose ball rebound pulled in by Erickson, who is fouled. And Bailey will draw the whistle after getting a rebound off the missed shot.
Brown will be whistled for her first personal.
6:48 to play in the second period.
It's 2 team fouls on Cheyenne East. We've only played a minute 12, so the Lady Braves perhaps with a chance to get to the free throw line.
Erickson inbounds to Engelhardt, quickly double team. It comes up the sideline away from it, across half court to Coles. Sheridan, she does thread the needle to Dana, but they can't connect, and it's out of bounds off of last touch by Star Valley.
I guess from my angle, I thought that was off of East, but the official was right there to see it.
East basketball, 18-7 with the lead. Thunderbirds, one of the top-ranked teams all season long. With the Wild Preps coaches and media poll now ahead of Star Valley by 11. Working it around the arc, ball tip, loose by Engelhardt, picked up by Coles on the run. 3-on-3 basketball on the other end. In transition, Sheridan pulled up jumper, got it to go. 2 points for Coles.
It's a nice drive by Sheridan.
That's the lead down to 9, 18-9, 6:05 to play in the second. 2 team fouls remaining for East, none on Star Valley. East goes down baseline, kick out, 3 balls on the way from Schaefer, no good. Tip ball, rebound loose, picked up by Schaefer. She's on the outside, gets tied up by Erickson, who forces a jump ball call on the perimeter.
Bailey's been kind of a pest today. It's been fun to watch. Nelson will come in, give Bailey a breather. She gets a double high five atta girl from Coach Erickson. 5:54 to go in the half. East up 18-9.
East will inbound with Fonseca. Schlabs in the front court, picked up by Johnson. Dribbling, drives to the elbow, down the post, blocked by Engelhardt. Schlabs hits the deck. That was a big old defensive play for Kenley.
Well, it was quite a dribbling display, and then Schlabs went to go to finish it, and Kenley was not fooled and sent it to the out-of-bounds line.
18-9, 5:44 to go in the second. It's still East basketball after the block went out of bounds. Fonseca dumps it down to Brown. She goes up strong and scores on the right block.
Sheridan was playing good D, went straight up. Brown's just got that height advantage.
Again, a full court press being put on by Cheyenne East. Star Valley has Engelhardt deep in the backcourt. Still back at the free throw line now to Coles, and a 10-second violation by the East defense. Star Valley not able to get across the timeline, and they turn it back over.
Back in for the T-Birds, Peyton Hall. Also back in the lineup is Mackenzie Hall. I do not know if they're related.
5:20 to play in the second. Inbound to Jade. Brown has it, works to Fonseca. Engelhardt's on her. Fonseca dumps it down to Peyton Hall. She's in the corner. Drives to baseline. Shot is up. No good. Great defense down low by Nelson. Easy rebound for Coles. Star Valley basketball. Half-court offense. 5 minutes to go in the second period. Up top, Coles. One dribble. Lost it. Picked it back up. Christensen on the perimeter. Right side wing. Engelhardt resets the offense. Clock down to 4:48 to go in the second. Coles jabs to her right on the left side wing. Now takes it Can't get to the rim. Back outside again to Johnson. Screen set for Cambry, but she can't go to the rim. Engelhardt thought about a deep three. Wants to drive the angle, but nothing. Now she goes again. Splits the D. Shots up. No good. And a block call will be given to Mackenzie Hall. Dowell's about to jump out of his seat and do the block call himself, but the official bailed him out.
It was a kind of a late whistle. I thought there was a lot of contact this time. Kenley does get that call on the foul when it gets Mackenzie Hall. First personal, third team foul. Star Valley's not been whistled for a foul yet in this second quarter.
4.5 to go here in the second. East is ahead of Star Valley 20-9 as Engelhardt hits the first one from the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Kenley with 4 points, a rebound and a block shot thus far. Chance to get to 5 points here with this second offering.
Dana back in the game as Coles comes out. Second free throw from Engelhardt's good. 22-10. Lady Braves still within striking distance as Engelhardt comes out and Dandridge is in.
I think we should be 11. We were 9 and then we hit 2 free throws. I think they gave some points to the wrong side on the scoreboard. There we go.
Yeah, now they're fixing
2011 is what the score should be. It's also quite a year.
Yes, it is.
I guess. I don't even remember.
4:28 to play the second. Lady Braves down by 9 as Slabs is bumped in the backcourt. Kenley, or Cambry Johnson will pick up the foul.
And Slabs gets up really favoring that left ankle. She rolled it. Looks like she's going to walk it off, but ouch.
And she's going to stay in the game.
First foul on Cambry, excuse me, Duke.
Looking at Slabs' knees, she might want to get some pads. Looks like she's done that a couple of times.
Well, she's a younger sister of the Slabs family. It's been so athletic for East. I'll bet she's skinned her knees plenty.
Yeah, little driveway ball at that house. Here's a drive from Brown, and Jade is no good, but she is fouled, and Jade Brown of East goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
She's tough to handle because she's got the length, which we've talked about, but she's quick too. And then she gets down there, and she just does this little baby hook over her left shoulder, and her arm length is so long. I mean, there's just not a lot you can do. That one just about dropped, and instead it's going to be free throws.
First one is too strong, no good. Remains a 9-point Cheyenne East lead with 4:08 to play in the second.
I guess she has a 43% free throw share. I guess you can just give her a big hug every time she gets close to the rim.
Yep.
Christensen picked that up, by the way.
2 team fouls on Star Valley, 3 on Cheyenne East.
And that's just the first free throw for Cheyenne East. Didn't realize that.
Second one is good for Brown. Makes it 21-11.
Good for Cheyenne East, number 22.
Proud of the Lady Braves at this point, Duke. They are really digging in defensively, and they are playing hard.
Well, they certainly didn't come into this one just ready to roll over and let East win.
No, not at all.
They're battling hard. Halfway through the second period, Star Valley in trouble in the front court. Double team. Great job splitting the D and passing out of it. Dana on the outside. Works over to Christensen, left side wing. Wants to drive on the angle. Can't get to the rim. Picks up her dribble on the baseline. Hands off to Dandridge. Steps back into the corner. Into the angle, or to the wing now is Johnson, who will reset the play, top of the key. Ball tipped, loose, picked up by Slabs. She's going to go to the rim on the other side. Shot is good. A still and a score for Brady.
I think her ankle's okay.
I think she'll be just fine. And a block call on East of the backcourt as they were pressuring Ambry Nelson out of bounds.
Peyton Hall is going to pick up her second. Fourth team foul with 3:34 to go before the half. So, again, I try and keep things basic because I can't give you any in-depth analysis, Duke. But Lady Braves need to be aggressive to the hoop, get to the free throw line.
Down by 12, 23-11, 3:26 to go in the period. Ball moving around the outside. Christensen up top. Now Engelhardt dribbles left, splits the D, bounces down to Dana, and the shot is no good. Great pass, and Dana went up in traffic, couldn't connect.
That really was a great pass.
Jade Brown on the rebound. East goes half-court pass all the way down the floor, and a wide-open layup is missed by East. Rebounded by Christensen. Star Valley basketball. Engelhardt in the front court, 3 minutes to go before halftime. Screen set by Christensen. Engelhardt up top, passes right to Dandridge, holds it high and back up to Engelhardt.
Christensen's
Coach
got
Erickson
pretty good
yelling
position.
for a timeout, and he's going to get it. 2:48 to play in the second period. East is leading 23-11. A full timeout. We'll take it on the SBI Sports Network.
I'm Duke Dance, and when I take out the garbage, I bag it.
I'm David Kazare, and when I take out the trash, I bag it.
I'm Dal Erickson, and when I take out my trash, I bag it. Star Valley Disposal appreciates all their customers, especially those that bag their garbage. Remember that even with just a little wind, loose trash can be sent flying all over the place. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokeville clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, 2:48 to play in the second period. Star Valley with the basketball, trailing East by a score of 23-11 in the opening day of the 4A West State Basketball Tournament. Lady Braves with the possession. Dandridge on the right side, goes to Christensen in the corner, works it around. Back up top is Engelhardt. Engelhardt now wants to drive the post. Can't get down the rim to the rim and throws it away. Try to force one down to Dandridge, stolen away by East. They're in transition, but bad pass. Fonseca goes into the corner, ball tipped, and now Star Valley has it on the run. 2-on-1, great pass to Dandridge. She's going to go up and score. Dana on the steal and the assist in transition. Dandridge for 2.
Great job by Emily to keep control of that thing.
23-13, back to a 10-point game. Star Valley still hanging around. Shot blocked again by Engelhardt on the mid-range jumper from Schlabs. And the loose ball picked up by Star Valley.
You shall not pass.
The second big block for Engelhardt in this game. 1:48 to play in the second. Star Valley trying to make this a single-digit game. Drive and kick out. Left side is Kenley on the wing. Holds it high. Feeds to Christensen. One-on-one. Spins on the post. Shot is up. No. But rebounded by Dana. Goes up strong, and she's blocked. And then a travel call on East after Cashlyn Haas blocked it. Came down with the ball and then took an extra step.
I really do admire how the Lady Braves are getting to the rim, though. There's a lot of bodies down there, a lot of hands swiping at the ball, and they are determined.
Have a chance to make it a single-digit game as Coles goes up strong, no good. Rebounded by Brown. It's East basketball. 1:20 to play before halftime. Thunderbirds up 23-13. Schlabs drives, kicks out to Brown. She wants to test the angle. Can't. Great defense from Coles, but a big spin move. Shot no good. Rebounded and blocked on the putback. Christensen has the ball, and it's Star Valley possession.
Nice job by Mack.
Here's Dana on the other end. Deep on the left side wing. Goes to Christensen. Drives the post. Jumper halfway down. Hung on the rim, but no good. And a rebound for Schlabs. Star Valley can't seem to break into single digits. 50 seconds before halftime. East on the other end, up 23-13. 14 fouls on East, 2 on Star Valley. Schlabs drives, tough shot, no, but contact. And defensively, Star Valley's just working their guts out against this East offense.
Well, and that, quite frankly, is just a scenario where you've got a really aggressive, good ball handler, Brady Schlabs, just getting right into the torso of Amory Nelson. There's just not much more she can do.
To the free throw line is Brady Schlabs. First attempt is good to make it 24-13. 41.9 seconds to go before halftime.
But Schlabs had 5 first quarter points. She's got 8 right now, so Star Valley has slowed her down a tad. Second free throw is upcoming.
Shoot and good. Schlabs gets them both. 40 seconds to go. Star Valley has Engelhardt across the half-court line. Quickly to Erickson. Lost it. Collision in the corner. Ball's out of bounds. And it does stay with Star Valley. Last to touch it was Cashlyn Haas.
So Coach Erickson's calling out a play. This is typically where Star Valley, I think they do really well in set plays coming off out of bounds.
She will have Erickson inbounding on the sideline above the corner. Clock down to 30 seconds. Engelhardt drives the left post. Down to the rim. Tough scoop shot. No good. Rebounded by Schlabs. East basketball with 23 seconds to go before half.
Maybe just trying to draw some contact there. Did not get what she wanted.
Slabs to the elbow, bounces to the right side. No shot for Fonseca. Dribbles up top. Englehart's on her, forces the ball loose, dives for it. Kenley has it on her knees, goes to Dana on the run to the rim. Shots up, too strong, no good, no foul. And Jade Brown has the rebound for East with 5 seconds. Across half court with 3. Fees left, stolen by Nelson. She'll go three-quarter court as the buzzer sounds. Left short, no good. And the Lady Braves trail by 12 heading into the locker room. It's the Star Valley Health halftime show from Casper College. It's 25 Cheyenne East, 13 for Star Valley on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokeville clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Down at the creek, Swift Creek Trading, that is.
It's not about selling hats, boots, and jeans.
It's about giving back to our Valley's youth and keeping our heritage and traditions alive.
When you shop at Swift Creek Trading, you help us sustain agriculture.
You help us perform. You help us compete. You help us brand our own businesses.
So come on down to the creek.
Swift Creek Trading, that is.
Where your purchase supports us. Where your purchase supports us.
This is Braves basketball and the Star Valley Health halftime show on the SVI Sports Network.
Live from Casper College, it is the Star Valley Health halftime show on Swift 98 at SVI Media. Duke Gantz, Dal Erickson here with you on the opening day of the 4A West State Tournament. Lady Braves against a really good Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbird team. And Dow Star Valley playing the guts out, but still down here by 12, 25-13.
Well, the biggest thing right now, as we kind of touched on in the pregame, is the Thunderbird defense and the Star Valley offense. Can they find a balance there and get some points? Points have been hard to come by, but man, defensively, the Lady Braves leaving it all out on the court.
Take a look at this score deep in the numbers with the Battlesome brothers. Carpet 1, floor and home halftime battle stats.
Brady Slabs leading the way for Cheyenne East. She has 9 first half points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Other scores for Cheyenne East, 5 points, 5 rebounds for Jade Brown, so she's on pace for a double-double. 4 points for Peyton Hall. She has 2 steals. 3 points for Ari Booth and 2 for Kane Fonseca. The Thunderbirds 8 of 19 from inside the arc, 2 of 7 beyond the arc. They're out rebounding the Lady Braves 14-9. Star Valley did cut into that deficit a bit in the second quarter. They're 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The Lady Braves 5 points for Kenley Engelhart, 4 for Sheridan Coles, 2 apiece for Katie Dandridge and Emily Dana. The Lady Braves got 2 rebounds apiece from Coles, Dana, and Christensen. Star Valley 5 of 17 from inside the arc and 0 for 2 from the three-point line. And Duke, one of those was that three-quarter court heave from Nelson, which really wasn't a good-looking shot. Obviously, it's just a heave at the end of the half. But the Lady Braves are hanging in there. 6 steals and 3 of 6 from the free throw line, and those are your halftime battle stats.
Presented by Battlesome Brothers, Carpet 1, floor and home, where it's quality, price, and service. Battlesome Brothers Flooring, located a block south of the Arch in Afton, with Star Valley trailing Cheyenne East by a score of 25-13. The winner of this game is going to advance to the semifinals to play either Campbell County or Kelly Walsh. That game will take place later tonight after this game, in fact. Earlier today in the top half of the girls' bracket, Sheridan defeated Rock Springs and Cody defeated Laramie. So the first semifinal game tomorrow will be Sheridan and Cody waiting to play at 4:30 tomorrow. Again, Star Valley and Cheyenne East. Winner advances to the semi against Campbell County or Kelly Walsh. On the boys' side of the bracket, Dow, Star Valley boys advancing to the semifinals after a nail-biter 2-point win against Cheyenne East earlier today, 45-43. Star Valley will play Laramie at 7:30 tomorrow night. The Plainsmen just demolished Evanston earlier on in the day today.
And the last time Star Valley played Laramie at state, they kind of demolished the Braves. These guys are probably too young to remember that, but I would hope for a little payback as one of the old guys who does remember that game. We'll see how that one goes. As you mentioned, Duke, that one is an evening game, 7:30 at the Ford Wyoming Center.
Central Riverton and Jackson Natrona, the bottom half of the boys' bracket later tonight. See if we can give away a couples combo. Halftime trivia time today. Text or call in, or just text rather, to the phone number 307-203-4637. First correct answer wins a couples combo to Star Valley Station.
Well, our question today, I actually already gave the answer to it if you were listening close enough. These two teams were scheduled to play at state in 2020, but did not. Why? 307-203-4637. First correct answer wins a couples combo from Salt River Cinemas and Star Valley Station.
At the Star Valley Health halftime show, Thunderbirds over the Lady Braves, 25-13 on the SVI Sports Network.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is committed to building safety at the mine and in the community. Recently, Simplot was awarded the Sentinels of Safety Award from the National Mining Association, while Safety Manager Wampa Roberts was named the Distinguished Safety Professional of the Year. Smoky Canyon Mine's rescue team consistently wins the Simplot Rescue Team competition. Simplot also dedicates resources for their annual Safety Day with area 5th grades. Simplot, bringing safety home.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Halftime coverage from Casper College and the 4A state basketball tournament where the Lady Braves trailed Cheyenne East by a score of 25-13. Now let's see how Star Valley's done so far with those keys to the game.
Well, key number one was force Brady Schlabs into hard shots. I think Star Valley's done that. I mean, she's got 9 points, but she's had to earn all of them. I think they've done well there. Key number two, a lot of work to do there. I thought Star Valley needed 45-plus points to win this game. Right now they're at 13, so they need a big second half, which it's implied in the halftime score. Key number three, avoid falling behind early. You know, Duke, they did fall behind early, but then they answered. They didn't. It's the 9-10 points didn't turn into 20 points. So I think still some life there. And then key number four, handle the press. It seemed like as soon as we said they did a great job, they had a couple of bad ones. The broadcasters jinx, but I think for the most part, Star Valley's done an okay job of breaking that press. That's a look at the keys to the game.
It's all part of the Star Valley Health halftime show. Advanced local, and personalized. Visit them online at starvalleyhealth.org. That is starvalleyhealth.org. Again, shout out to Mr. Sand and the Star Valley High School pep band. Not only are they here, Dal, but sounding great. One of the best pep bands in the state, but I love the crimson t-shirts they're all in. They look snazzy up there today.
They've got all coordinated moves, and they were asked to play the national anthem before this session, and they killed it. They had the outstanding trumpet section at the UW Jazz Festival. If you read this week's Independent, you can read about that. And so they've had some screaming trumpets today. They've been awesome and representing the Valley and the high school very well.
Absolutely. So Mr. Kurt Sand and the Star Valley High School marching band and pep band doing a great job here today with the score at 25-13. And Dallas, do we have a winner of that couples combo with your halftime trivia question?
Well, the question was, these two teams were scheduled to play at state in 2020, but they did not. Why didn't they? The answer, of course, is COVID-19. They scrapped the whole dang tournament.
That was a really sad day.
Which is why I kind of brought it up. Isn't it nice that we're playing today and not worried about that kind of thing?
Absolutely. So the winner, first person to get it correct, the phone number ends at 8574. That's 8574. You've won that couples combo courtesy of Star Valley Station. You can pick it up from SVI Media at our office building next week. We'll have a certificate for you for that couples combo. Lady Braves and Lady Thunderbirds on the court getting last coach's comments into their huddles. Star Valley will trail 25-13. It will be Star Valley basketball to open up the second half.
And like I said, Cheyenne East opened up basically a 10-point lead at the to open things up before Star Valley really scored. But I think since then, Lady Braves have just done a good job of keeping pace with East, and they've made them work hard on offense. Like I said, you can be pretty dang proud of them to this point, and hopefully they can cut into this deficit here with the initial possession of the third quarter.
East has all 5 timeouts remaining. Coach Erickson has 3 available to him here in this second half. And it is Lady Brave basketball, inbounding with no pressure at the half-court line. Nelson, Engelhart, Dana, Coles, and Erickson all on the floor for the Lady Braves. Engelhart works it left side to Nelson. Cross court to Erickson on the right wing. Engelhart up top, bounces over to Nelson, drives the wing, angle, and takes it to the rim. No good. Has a rebound. The putback is missed. A great drive, though, from Ambry, and then she'll foul after East has the rebound. That one was just about down for her.
Oh, she's beside herself. She had a great look twice.
12-point deficit for the Lady Braves. East basketball. Star Valley double teaming across the half-court line. Jade Brown with it, works it over to Slabs, now left side wing. Peyton Hall takes the 3, and no good. Rebounded, though, by Brown. Still East basketball. She'll go up strong, and an offensive foul on Brown. She lowered her shoulder and went in, and that'll call her for the charge.
That'll be her second personal. So each team picks up a foul here in the first 36 seconds of the third quarter.
Again, East in the full court press. Engelhart on the inbound, works it up to Dana. Numbers for Star Valley. Dana to the rim, fakes the pass, goes up for the shot. No good. Contested. Loose ball on the floor. Bodies go down to get it. We're going to have East basketball. They'll come out of the scrum with it. Now they're in transition. Peyton Hall to the rim, and she will lose the ball out of bounds. And it will be Star Valley basketball.
Boy, Slabs went down and got it, but she's kind of slow getting up. She's been beat up a little bit today.
And a little limp. She'll continue to stay on the floor. Full court press again, put on by the Thunderbirds. Star Valley throws it away into the hands of Slabs, kicks it outside, loose ball picked up. He still has it. Peyton Hall on the perimeter. Goes down to Brown, and they can't connect, and East will turn it over again.
Wow, both teams got a case of the turnovers coming out of the locker room.
Coach Wesley going to send in some subs. He doesn't like what he's seen on the last few possessions from his offense.
Taylor Schaefer comes in, replacing Peyton Hall.
Under 7 to go in the third period. Double team again on Engelhart on the inbound play. Nice bounce pass up to Coles, who takes it across half court. Back to Engelhart in the circle. Nice pass to Dana. Open 3, right corner. Good. A Western Horn Steakhouse triple from Emily Dana. Great job from Engelhart to find her.
Yeah, terrific pass from Kenley. Emily now with 5 points. It's the first made 3 for the Lady Braves.
6.5 to go in the third, and it's down to a single-digit game. 9-point lead for East. Outside is Booth for the Thunderbirds. Erickson on her defensively. Works it down, hands off to Slabs. Lost the ball, loose on the court, and Slabs will save it to her teammate Jade Brown. Threw it behind her back and
I
in.
don't know how she saved that.
Back outside is Booth. He still has the basketball. Back to Slabs. Jumper on the line. Good. So she saves it and then is rewarded with the field goal.
She had to knock down a 15-footer, though, and she just did it.
6 minutes to go. And the ball kicked and taken away by East. Slabs fakes the pass to the rim. Rolling, hung on the rim, no good. Loose ball rebound pulled in by Kenley. Engelhardt on the board, running up the sideline. Star Valley basketball. Half-court pass again to Dana, who scores.
Wow, Emily was by herself.
Beat the press down the floor, and it's, again, a 9-point game, 27-18. Star Valley not going away. 5:33 to play in the third. And tough defense by Nelson. Slabs on the outside. Good dribbling and a timeout. Nope, they will get a foul.
I love what she's doing right there, though. She was right up in the kitchen of Brady Slabs. Third personal on Ambry, but you know what? That's where she can make a difference in this game, is handling the ball and on defense.
Well, it's frustrating for the ball handler. I mean, even if they get the foul, that's just, you can't go anywhere.
Well, and I'll bet you Slabs is used to just being able to dribble out of trouble, and it's nice when you got somebody that can just stay right in front of her like this. Now it's Cambry Johnson's job.
5:20 to play in the third period. East up 27-18. Up the right side is Slabs. Splits the D, dumps it off down low to Hall. Missed the shot. Loose ball rebound picked up by Dana. She's on the baseline. Passes to Johnson and Star Valley basketball. Chance to cut into a 9-point hole.
That was, talk about digging out a rebound.
Yep.
Emily Dana there.
Deep three, Coles. Too strong, no good. Fight for the board. Hall has it. East basketball up in front to Slabs. Wants to run. Able to find Schaefer, and she'll miss it. Hall has the rebound, but loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Star Valley. Going to stay with East on their end.
So Mackenzie Hall comes crashing in and gets that offensive board. Coach Erickson going to respond by bringing in Mackenzie Christensen, maybe trying to match her size a little bit.
4:50 to play in the third period. 27-18, East on top with the basketball. Inbounding on their own baseline up top to Peyton Hall. She's on the right side wing. Cole's on her. Spins, goes down the post. Shot is up, too strong. Loose ball, rebound to Christensen. Star Valley has it. Another stop for the Lady Braves defense. They're playing well against East. Down by 9. Engelhardt drives on the angle, goes to the rim, blocked, but into the hands of Dana. Missed a shot, has a rebound, missed a putback, and now a fight for the rebound. It's going to be East basketball. A couple good looks, don't fall for Star Valley. Thunderbirds have it with a 9-point lead, and then Engelhardt swats the ball loose. She'll have it still. Kenley has numbers, 3-on-2. She hits the deck, goes to Johnson, scores.
Wow. Kenley went full Superman to get that ball to Johnson for the layup. That was impressive.
We're down to a 7-point game and a backcourt foul call on Cambry Johnson, again harassing the ball handler Slabs in the backcourt.
I think it's okay. I think it's great what the defense is doing, and Coach Erickson's just throwing different defenders at her. Hey, it's a 7-point game. You're halfway through the third.
Yeah.
You're in this thing.
Absolutely. As close as Star Valley's been in a while, but it hasn't been much more than this. It's only been a 10 to 12-point game the whole way through. Now 4 minutes to go in the third, 27-20. Star Valley's held East to 27 through 2.5. Driving is Hall. Can't get to the rim, splits to D, and it will be a block call.
Tough call.
Yeah. Erickson was there hoping to get the block, and then she thought she was going to get a hand up from East, and they run by her. She has to help herself up.
They got that as the first for Bailey. I know dang well she had another one. Okay, that's 14 fouls, though, on Star Valley with 3:48 in the third.
Inbound, the ball stripped loose by Coles into the hands of Erickson. She won't go in transition. Instead, go to Engelhardt, who travels. Yep.
That's a tough one.
Turned it over in the backcourt.
She pats her stomach and says, yeah, that's on me.
Unfortunate timing, but
you got to love the heart the Lady Braves are showing today, though. It's awesome.
3:42 to play in the third period. 7-point game. Driving is Hall. Shot no good. And another defensive block call on the Lady Braves.
Bit of a late whistle, and the East player that went to the...
It's Hall. Peyton
It's Hall. She's hurt.
She's on her back on the court. She's going to get help up.
They're going to get Matt Christensen for her second. And this was on the shot anyway, I think, but it doesn't matter because it's the 15 foul, so she will get up and shoot. I guess she's all right.
Coach Weston came out.
She is a 59% free throw shooter according to the YO Prep stats. This is the first trip to the free throw line for Peyton Hall today.
3:40 to go in the third period. East ahead of Star Valley, just 27-20. To the free throw line is Peyton Hall. First attempt is good. Actually, nope, that's Peyton.
Oh, you're
Maria.
right.
I think Hall must have come out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
She lined up to take the shot, and she came out.
Yeah, I wonder, she's unable to shoot.
So sustain the injury, and Perea will hit both free throws. And that's why she was in. She'll come right back out after hitting the shots. And the officials are like, no, she can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't. So if she's the shooter, she has to stay in the game.
Yeah, she does.
So she can't come in to shoot and then come back out.
She's like, thanks, guys. I wanted to play a little more.
Nice try, but got to wait. Good catch by the officials.
How dare you say that?
So 3:40 to play in the third. It's 29-20.
If you notice, though, Cheyenne East has backed off the full court press now.
Star Valley beat them a few times. So they have to back out of it as Christensen, top of the key, lobs to Erickson, kick back out. Open three from Johnson, no good. And rebounded backside by Perea. East basketball, now they have numbers on the other end. Schaefer dumps it off, ball tipped, though loose, picked up by Brown. Tipped away again, and Johnson has the steal.
Bailey Erickson stripped that loose.
Johnson on the baseline, lost control of the ball, out of bounds, and back to Cheyenne East. 3:07 to go in the third. Thunderbirds by 9.
Perea will come out replaced by Booth. Peyton Hall, still on the bench. She's not come in after that last drive. Katie Dandridge getting set to come in for Star Valley.
Here's Slabs in the front court for the Thunderbirds. 3 minutes remaining in the third period. Braves still in this one, down by 9. Looking for another defensive stop with Schaefer on the dribble. Works it to Booth, right elbow, kick out to Brown. And Brown will double dribble and turn it over.
Good D from Sheridan Coles. Checking in now is Dandridge and Emily Dana. Coles and Johnson will have a seat. It's a 9-point game with 2:44 to go in the third. Lady Braves hanging around, with possession.
Chance here to cut it down to 7 or 6. Christensen up top, works left to Erickson, deep on the left wing. Back up top to Christensen. Mack holds it. Right side is Kenley. Engelhardt thought about the shot, now drives the left post, spins, kick out, Erickson, 3 balls away, and short, no good, but rebounded by Dana. The putback is too strong, no good. Loose ball out of bounds, off of East. No.
Wow.
Off of Star Valley.
Tough shot there from Emily Dana, just up and over the cylinder.
29-20, ball back to East. Thunderbirds with the lead. Engelhardt back there just to make sure that East knows she's still around. Pass across the half court to Haas. Picked up by Dana, dumps it off to Schaefer. Dribbles up top. Engelhardt's on her in the front court. Clock down to 2:08 to play in the third period. Ball movement finds Booth. Way up high. Drives right. Kicks out. Schaefer to the elbow. Nothing. Tries to dump it down to Mackenzie Hall.
That hit the line.
But she can't hold it. It's out of bounds. She saved it, but it is going to be into the hands of Star Valley. Lady Braves have it. Right side, Dana takes a 3. Right wing. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Schaefer. East basketball on the run. 2-on-1 the other way. Bounce to the left side post. Shots good in transition. Cashlyn Haas has 2. We're back to an 11-point difference.
Lady Braves have been stuck on 20 here for just a little bit. They need some points.
Erickson up top, works left to Engelhardt. Deep 3 off the back iron, no good. Long rebound pulled in, though, by Christensen. Star Valley still has it. Minute 23 to play in the third period. Left side corner is Dandridge. Dribbles up top to Erickson, goes to Christensen. Dribbles, spins on the post, lost the ball on the court, picked up by East. Cheyenne will have it, double team on the baseline, and back outside to Slabs. She'll go quickly down the court to Schaefer. Dribbles in the lane, hooked up, blocked again by Engelhardt and out of bounds. Another block for Kenley in this one.
She's gotten so good at this. It's a very subtle block. It's not like a Simon Gaskell break your nose block. She just reaches out and just swats it away. Third block of the game for Kenley.
Kenley needs a breather. She'll sub out. Nelson in for her with a minute to go in the third. Inbound play rejected, no good. And out of bounds stays with Star Valley, actually. Christensen comes away from all that, holding the back of her head.
Well, she got hit on the back of the head.
Star Valley again working against full court press. Dandridge with the dribble, takes it across the timeline, stops, almost traveled but kept her foot down, works to Erickson, right side to Dana. on the wing, dribbles to the corner. Pivots, spins up top to Christensen, drives the post, shots up, blocked, collected by Dana. Back to Christensen, mid-range, bouncing, no good. Loose ball again, rebounded by Christensen. Can't go to the rim, kicks it back out, 33 seconds to go in the period. Left side is Dandridge, up top to Nelson. Clock down to 28 seconds. Braves down by 11, 31-20. Nelson drives, double team, back to Erickson. She'll go to the rim, shots up and good off the square. Back to a 9-point game.
Bailey's first basket comes at a good time.
East in the backcourt, across the timeline. Schlab stops on the elbow, kicks it to the left side, clock at 10, sidestep, and shot is good for Peyton Hall on the baseline. 5 seconds. Nelson deep in the backcourt, 3 seconds, 2 seconds to Erickson. She tries to get off the shot, will not, and that will take us to the end of 3 with Star Valley down by 9, 33-22, fourth period next on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Star Valley High School sports is provided by The Right Company. HDC Siding and Gutters, no job too big or too small. Red Tail Therapy, strength for everyone. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Quality Quick Lube, where quality comes quick. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Hey, this is Duke and Dallas.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Fourth period underway. East with possession of the basketball to open up the Mountain Valley Mattress Company fourth quarter. Jumper on the elbow, missed by East. Rebounded by Nelson. Double team on the baseline. Needs some help and does get it from Coles. Sheridan quickly double team on the side. She's bumped and fouled. As East has just been so aggressive in the full court press. But it does lead to a foul that time. Their first of the fourth.
Peyton Halt's her third. She's back in the ball game. Of course, she had that impressive little Euro step bucket right before the end of the third quarter, so she looks fine.
Star Valley still in striking distance, down just 9 to open up this fourth period on their first possession of this 8 minutes. 33-22. Engelhardt drives, has the ball knocked loose, picked up, and then a foul on Star Valley after Slabs got the loose ball and then is tripped. That'll stop the clock at 7:26 to go in the fourth.
Second personal on Kenley. First team foul. 7:26 left in the game. Regulation, I should say.
Cambry Johnson again putting some backcourt pressure on Slabs. Not really pressuring, but just staying with her. Across the half-court line. Forces the ball to the right side. Above the corner is Hall. Bounces down low ball. Tipped and stolen by Coles. Sheridan wants to run with it. 3-on-3. Stop. Shot. Front rim, no good. Fight for the rebound out of bounds. It is East basketball.
That's a tough one. That was about an inch away from falling through that cylinder.
33-22. Star Valley still trailing by 9. 7 minutes remains in the fourth. All part of the Mountain Valley Mattress Company fourth quarter. As Star Valley jumps into a half-court trap. Brown dribbles away from it, gets down to the baseline. Defense picks her up, bounces it back outside to Schaefer. Now left side, 3 balls away and in for Ari Booth. That was a big shot for her. Makes it 36-22.
Well, Duke, we've talked about that three-point line for college. The girls have done a much better job of locating it.
Ball movement to Coles across the half-court line. She'll sidestep, goes to the rim, missed the shot. Rebound out of bounds off of East, stays with Star Valley.
And to me, the Lady Braves are getting some contact on these shots. They're just kind of letting them play through it, and they are being consistent on both ends, but I think Star Valley's hoping some of these could result in free throws that are just not getting there.
Nelson collects an inbound play on the outside, drives the angle, can't get to the rim, back to Coles, who is blocked. Johnson, rather, is blocked at the rim. They try and tie up the basketball with Schaefer. It's knocked loose and picked up by East. Now the Thunderbirds have it on the run. They'll stop on the three-point line, dump it down to Brown. Kenley's on her defensively and forces the ball back outside. And then Kenley has a steal on the perimeter. Tries to force it up top, ball tipped, loose, and East will have it again at the sideline.
If not for about a finger getting on that ball, Kenley was going to get an assist and a layup at the other end.
Timeout taken by Coach Wesley. We'll take it as well. 36-22, East on top. Back at 60 on SVI.
Hey, this is Duke and Dal, and recently we decided to do a little less broadcasting and a little more baking. We even made our own logos. The Bank of Duke and Dal of Wyoming is open for business. Ooh, we already got a phone call. Nice. Bank of Duke and Dal of Wyoming. You want to make a deposit? Yeah, we'll take your money.
As you can see, our customer satisfaction is on the rebound.
Bank of Duke and Dal, how can I help you? Oh, you want to make a withdrawal? No, that money's gone. Who do you think we are? First Bank of Wyoming? Jeez.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious stay at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
We are Western Wyoming's leader in live coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the East timeout, a really quick foul on Star Valley on the inbound play from the sideline goes to Johnson.
Third personal on Cambry, second team foul on the Lady Braves, 5:55 left in the fourth.
East will inbound again. They find Booth in the front court, who just hit that big three ball. It's 36-22, a 14-point Cheyenne East lead. Pull-up jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Dana will come down with it for Star Valley.
That's rebound number 7 for Emily.
Star Valley still within striking distance, but 5.5 to go in the game. They got to score as three balls on the way from Coles, no good. Rebounded by East. Booth has it, and then stolen away back by Star Valley. Engelhardt will have it on the outside. Extra possession here for the Braves, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson, as he needs to talk some things over. 5:25 to go in the fourth. Lady Braves down 36-22, back in 60 on SPI.
I'm Pace Owens. I'm one of the pharmacists at Star Valley Health. We are positioned very close to the Infusion and Oncology Center, where we can help provide novel therapeutics to patients that come in for cancer, rheumatologic, or other neurologic diseases. And we help support you in getting the right dose at the right time under monitored care to help you on your journey back to health. For more information, visit starvalehealth.org or talk to your provider about a referral.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Lady Braves basketball after their own timeout. Coles has it on the outside to Erickson. Throws it to Nelson on the post. Back to Kenley. Fakes the three. Drives the angle. Tries to feed it in the lane. Ball tipped loose. Stolen and a jump ball call.
Great job by Sheridan. Her finger strength is outrageous right there. She basically got picked up off the ground, not refusing to let go of the ball.
Arrow does favor Star Valley, but East does flip it. Lady Braves trailing by 14, 5:12 to go in the fourth. Inbound to Coles, missed the shot, but she is fouled. And Sheridan to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Braves offense has been cold here recently. They were at 20 for a while, finally at 22, but trailing now by 14.
Jade Brown picks up her third personal, second team foul. Sheridan to the line. She's 0 for 2 today, and she's better than that. Knocks that one down. 5 points in the ball game for Sheridan.
Makes it 36-23. Lady Braves would love to keep this within at least a single-digit stretch as we get closer to 4 minutes remaining. Second free throw's good. 36-24, down to a 12-point difference, 2 team fouls each. East down the floor. Work it to the right side. Out to the left side. Cruz takes to three. No good. Rebounded by East. A putback no good, but a Star Valley foul. Cashlyn Haas will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul went against Bailey Erickson. That's her second. 13 foul on the Lady Braves. Just under 5 minutes to play. Haas to the free throw line where 74%. She's probably not who you want there if you're a Star Valley fan.
First free throw for Haas is good. 37-24. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Winner of this one will advance to the semifinal to play either Campbell or Kelly Walsh. Those 2 teams play after this one. Loser drops down to the consolation to play the loser of that next game. Second free throw no good. Rimmed out. Rebounded by Cole. Star Valley basketball. Cole's up the right sideline into the front court. Has the ball poked away. Collects and behind her to Nelson. Ambry on the right side wing. Clock down to 4:48 to play in the fourth. Lady Braves down by 13 with Erickson on the dribble. Back up top is Coles. And resets to Engelhardt. Around the outside. Again, Coles dribbles left. Spin, turnaround jumper, no good. That one right into the hands of East for the rebound. Cruz will have it. Cruz across the half-court line. East running the half-court offense. Down to 4:20 to play in the game. Here's Slabs, drives the angle, sidesteps the D, and took 1 too many sidesteps. Went right, left, and then her right foot came back down before she shot.
James Harden gets to do it.
Well,
maybe she just needs to grow a beard.
That's what needs to happen. Star Valley against the full court press. Kenley across the timeline, double teamed and lost the ball out of bounds, and no call on a foul, and it will be East basketball.
I struggle with those types of calls, Duke, because she doesn't bump herself out of bounds and get knocked on the ground. So what caused it? I'm not going to harp on it, but this has been a physical game. It really has.
4 minutes remain. Star Valley down by 13, 37-24. Here's a kick out to Cruz. Top of the court for Cheyenne East on the dribble. Hands off to Schaefer. She's working against Erickson. Lost the ball but picked it up. Now spins down the left post. Hook shot left hand. Roll the inside cylinder and out. Ball on the court. Coles will get it and she'll be fouled. She was down on her knees trying to find an outlet, and then the bodies piled on her.
That was really well done by Sheridan. They're going to end up getting Taylor Schaefer for her second personal. Each team has 3 with 3:46 left in the fourth quarter.
Again, a full court press being put on by East. And the ball tipped loose. Erickson still has it. Still deep in the backcourt. Running out of time, but a nice pass to Johnson. She breaks the press, works it to Coles. On the mid-post, kicks it back out. Engelhardt for 3. Front rim, no good. Rebounded by East.
That was a long 3.
3.5 to go, and the lead still at 13. 37-24. Time running out for the Braves. Driving is Cruz. Whip around pass on the baseline, no good. Rebound, putback is in. 15-point difference now, 39-24. East remains in the full court press. Coles double team, passes to Johnson, and she is fouled. 4th team foul on Cheyenne East, so the next one puts Star Valley in the bonus. It's 39-24, 3:05 to go in the game.
Slabs picks up her second. Ambry Nelson's going to check in for Bailey Erickson.
Inbound backcourt to Engelhardt, but a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. 32nd timeout, 3:03 to go in this one. Lady Braves trailing Cheyenne East 39-24 on SVI.
On the SVI Sports Network, this is Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
3:03 to play in this game. It is Star Valley basketball after their own timeout. 1 timeout remains for Coach Erickson. His team is down 15. I believe this is their largest deficit of the game.
I think you're right.
Here's Coles on the post, kicks back out to Engelhardt, fakes a three, drives the baseline, sidestep, shot is up, and no good. Rebound on the floor, and it will be tied up, and it squeaks out actually to East. They'll have the basketball, and the shots have just not fallen down the stretch here for Star Valley. Their offense has died. Defense is still playing great, though, as Dana has a steal for the Lady Braves.
Star Valley's tried to hit a few threes to cut into this deficit, and just 1 of 10 today.
Ball around to Nelson. It's not just the threes, but the inside shots haven't been dropping either. As a dribble drive is missed by Johnson, and a rebound foul by Star Valley. Goes back to East. That's the last foul to give for the Lady Braves.
Cambry Johnson picks up her 4th.
2:15 remains. 39-24 on the scoreboard. East with the basketball. Star Valley in the full court press. Slabs bounces up ahead to beat the press. Able to find Booth. She stops at the right side wing, goes down to Brown. Double team. Jade lost the ball out of bounds, but knocked out off of Star Valley. Stays with East on their end.
Again, Emily Dana right on Brown. Probably pushed her to the baseline.
2:05 to go in the first. Inbound play, shots up, good, and the contact. It's going to put Cashlyn Hawes back to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 2:03 remaining in the game, and now the lead up to 17.
Hawes is a big reason why this lead has swelled to what it is now. She's been big here, especially in the fourth quarter. 9 points now.
Free throw away, no good. Rebounded, though, by East, and the putback is in. It's basically a 4-point play as Schaefer collects the missed free throw and gets 2. 43-24. Sidestep down the lane for Engelhardt. Missed the shot, and a jump ball call on the rebound. Arrow, though, favors Cheyenne East, and the Thunderbirds will get the ball back with 1:50 remaining. And he just kind of fell apart offensively here for Star Valley. Not that they weren't running the offense, but the shots just didn't go in.
I'm just looking at my stat sheet, Duke, and the shots are not the Lady Braves have had a lot of shots, but Cheyenne East makes you rush them a little bit, but then they've also it's just been tough to make them.
Cheyenne East goes half-court pass on the inbound play. To the rim on the other end is Haas, and Cashlyn has 2 more, beating the full-court press, and the lead now suddenly at 21 points. This was a close game through 3.5 quarters.
It was 27-20.
And a missed 3 ball into the hands of Dana, and she will get the rebound and a score. Makes it 45-26. Things just got out of hand at the last few minutes of this one. Minute 20 remaining. East with the big lead, up by 19 now, 45-26. Working the ball around the arc. Up top, handoff. Here's Slabs, drives, blocked again by Engelhardt, and it goes off of Slabs and out of bounds. What a play again by Engelhardt.
That's her 4th block of the game.
And that one blocked right back into the shooter and out of bounds. Star Valley with the ball. 1 minute remains in the game. To the right side, Dana, 3, no good. Fight for the rebound, pulled in by Coles, and she'll score. Went off a couple bodies, and Sheridan has 2. And there's going to be a foul by Johnson after the inbound to stop the clock at 52 seconds remaining, 45-28.
And that will foul out Cambry Johnson. She's been tough defensively today. She's given the Lady Braves some really good minutes. She's replaced in the lineup by Bailey Erickson. Also, Jade Brown and Ari Booth coming in for the T-Birds. And Slabs is at the line where she is 2 of 2 today.
Clock stopped at 51.8. It's 45-28 on our Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. East on top. First free throw is good. You really like the game plan coming into this one. Coach Erickson and staff did a good job. Star Valley really played well, and then I mean, this game was, the score doesn't reflect the kind of game that this was.
Yeah, it got out of hand like in the last 3 minutes, really. Like I said, it was 27-20 in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, or late third, one of those two.
Now it's 47-28 after the free throws. 45 seconds remaining. Here's Coles. Drives the left post. Pull-up jumper. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by East. Back the other way comes Slabs. Works to Booth. Dumps to Schaefer, who's fouled. Shot no good.
Bailey Erickson made sure that one wasn't going in.
32.8 to go in the game.
Which is kind of the point of a postseason foul. You want them to have to earn it at the free throw line. Well, Bailey did on that one. Third personal. Schaefer to the line. First trip to the free throw line for her today. And she did not get there a lot in the regular season. It's 4 of 7.
Free throw no good. Remains a 19-point difference, but only 32 seconds remains in the game. Second attempt on the way and good. Cruz back into the game for Cheyenne East. And the Thunderbirds will go on to win this one. 48-28, your current score. Only 30 seconds remains. Star Valley will drop into the consolation. Here's Engelhardt driving, blocked at the rim, ball loose and picked up by East. Clock down to 22 seconds. East wants to go half-court pass down the floor, and they do find Molly Ward, who comes off the bench late and scores. 13 seconds remains. It's now 50-28. Hesitation. Nelson drives, lost the ball, and out of bounds. 8.4 seconds to go.
Yeah, when folks look at this score, they're going to think, oh, yeah, Cheyenne East just ran away with it.
Yeah.
That was not what happened today. And credit to Cheyenne East. They pulled away here at the end, and hats off to them. They're a very good team, but man, Star Valley gave them all they could handle for most of this one.
Absolutely. East does dribble out the clock, and there's your final. Thunderbirds win this one 50-28, and they will advance to the semis to take on either Campbell County or KW. In the meantime, Star Valley drops down to the consolation. Lady Braves will play at 10:30 tomorrow morning against either Campbell, the one team from the east, and Kelly Walsh, the 4 seed from the west. So it'll be Star Valley and one of those two tomorrow morning at 10:30. Silver Star Communications post-game coverage coming your way. Silver Star can be found online at silverstar.com. That again is silverstar.com. We'll have Clay Merritt down on the court with Coach Cade Erickson to get his post-game thoughts on this one. Again, with the final score sitting at 50-28 in favor of the East Thunderbirds. That'll be it for our coverage tonight after we wrap this one up. And we will have the boys game tomorrow. As mentioned, the girls play at 10:30. The boys won today. They will play in the semis at 7:30 tonight. And I'm not sure if we're going to get Clay and Coach Erickson or not now, so let's jump into the stats.
All right, looking at the stats today, Brady Schlabs finishes with 13 points for the Thunderbirds, 11 points for Cashlyn Haas. She was a big part of that final score, getting a little bit out of hand. Cashlyn Haas putting up a bunch of points there in the fourth quarter. 6 points for Peyton Hall, 5 for Jade Brown, 6 for Ari Booth, 2 apiece for Kina Fonseca and Molly Ward, 3 points for Schaefer. The T-Birds go 3 of 10 from beyond the arc, 9 of 13 from the free throw line. They win the rebounding battle 30-26. The Lady Braves had 41 shots inside the arc, Duke, but this only hit 10 of them. They were led by Emily Danish. She had 9 points and 8 rebounds. 8 points, 5 boards for Sheridan Coles. 5 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 4 blocks for Kelly Engelhardt. 2 points apiece for Bailey Erickson and Katie Dandridge. The Lady Braves just 1 of 12 from beyond the arc, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Just didn't have enough points to hang with that East squad over 4 quarters. And that's a look at your stats. Here are your post-game battle stats from Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Quality, price, and service. Located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. So that will do it for us here today. Lady Braves dropped this one to East in the opening day of the 4A State Championship Tournament. 50-28 is your final. So again, the Lady Braves will play at 10:30 tomorrow morning. That game will be at the Ford Wyoming Center against either Campbell or KW. The boys play at 7:30 in the semifinal tomorrow night at the Ford Wyoming Center at 7:30 p.m. So 10:30 and 7:30 tomorrow for Braves basketball. Thank you for joining us. Duke Gantz and Al Erickson, Connor Clint, our producer, Clay Merritt helping with highlights, and even Carson Dance, our assistant producer tonight, helping as well. It's all part of the SVI Sports